it's Karen on the Lake Stamper here in Grand Blanc. A nice snowy week this week has been. I thought what we would start with today is I wanted to show you how to do some masking. I actually purchased the Taco Fiesta. Now, I'm not a big taco person. I am a guacamole person, but I'm not a taco person. And I wasn't going to get this. And then I saw my buddy do some, and I thought, well, I guess I could do some coloring. And now I'm going crazy with this. It's a cute little set, $1 million one. If you get a chance, check it out. It's really a cute little fun stamp set. It doesn't have any die cuts. It's nothing like that. So what I want to do is show you some masking today. That is really going to put your card to the next level. So with that said, a couple things that I'm going to use today is I'm going to use Day at the Farm. Now, you know, our celebration's ending at the end of this month. Actually, yeah, 5 more days. So one of the colors that I'm really loving because of all the veggies is this little guy right here. Loving this one, and then this one here. So a couple of these can go really good with guacamole, right? And with tacos, you know, with all the fresh veggies. So I thought, well, let's use the Day at the Farm. And a couple things I'm going to show you today is I'm going to show you how to do some cute little tacos. And I think they came out really cute with the Day at the Farm. And of course I pop everything up. So I'm going to show you how to do this really quick. Nothing hard at all to do masking, okay? The other one I'm going to show you today is, and I've got it ready and set, I'm going to show you how to do some masking with the red pepper to maybe make a nice trim. This could go inside the card as well as outside. I mean, you work so hard, why don't you show it off, right? And I'll show you a really fun, quick way to do one of the circular from the Style of Shapes. I think this came out darling as well. Also, popping things up will even, oh my gosh, make it look so darling. The other one is just, again, this sweet little tacos. I think they're cute. I think they're so cute. So let's get started on the tacos. All right. So first things first, we'll get the tacos. We'll move these guys, and I'm going to use about 2.5 times. Let's see, what did I put it down for? 2.5 times 4, okay? That would be my base for my basic white, and then I'm using Mango Melody, and that's gonna be my frame, always 1/4 more, all right? So 2 3/4 times 4 1/4, all right? So that would be darling, right? Same thing, same style here, and same style here, okay? And when you have this done, you have a card. All you have to do is put the base down and you're ready to rock and roll. But isn't that cute? Mango Melody is really the paper to be using with this kind of fun. And the other thing we're gonna get out today, come on ladies, let's get some Stampin' Blends and some Stampin' Rights. Get your colors out. We buy these for a reason, not to look at them, but to use them. So, with that said, colors galore. Now I'm using for the green, Tahitian, all right? Or Parakeet, I'm sorry, Tahitian's blue. Parakeet Party. Parakeet Party just doesn't sound green to me, but Parakeet Party, light or dark, doesn't matter. I was using saffron, but mine died, so I'm going into the Daffodil Delight, and I do have an old Bumblebee. So, you know, I'm sure you do too. Go bring that out. That's just as good. I did bring out Pumpkin Pie. Don't know if I'm going to use it, but I've got it out. I've got Sorbet out. Okay, you can use Real Red if you don't have this color. Get your crumb cake or anything that's a little bit more neutral. Get those out. And this is Mango Melody. Just because I thought we should have it here just in case. Okay, so we've got our colors out. Not sure we're going to use them all, but what the heck. And the first things first, we're going to get our cute little taco, all right? Now, this is really easy to do, okay? Get your block out. All right, let's get the taco out. That would be super, super duper. First things first, get some Post-it notes out, all right? And let me get my little guy out here. I get my little guy. The first thing I want to do is put him right in the middle. I like him centered, okay? And then I'm going to get a Post-it note. I already have one done, but I'm going to show you how to do it first and foremost. You just want to stamp where the sticky part is. Keep that. That's an area that's going to really help you when you're using this all the time, okay? So I'll put it up here so you can see it. And let's get out your Memento Black, all right? So I am going to... First things first, just get this ready. And we're just going to put it right near the tip of this, but not to the very tip, because you want to cut it. So, but you still want some of that sticky stuff, so it'll go down on each layer, and I'll show you how to do that. So first things first, we've got this, right? And we're going to do that with the red pepper. And we're going to do that with the avocado. All right, so once you have this idea, you'll know how to do the rest of them, so we won't have to show you the rest of them. And I'm going to get my little scissors. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to cut all of it because I've already got one done. Obviously, you're going to cut as close to the line as possible. All right, and you're going to cut all the tomatoes and the, everything else. And you're just going to keep cutting this all over until you're done. And you're going to have some of the sticky stuff on here, right? So, I already have one done. I know, I feel like Food Network. Okay. Now, you can see I've been using it, and it's been working. All right, so I'm going to leave that right here. It's got the sticky stuff on it. Super. I've got my base, and I've got my little guy right here. All right, so now I'm just going to stamp my little tacos. And I really like what they did. They did add little faces to these little tacos. So they're really cute. There's 5 little faces. You're gonna love them. And makes you want to have some guacamole for sure. So first things first, it's a clear stamp. And I'm just going to, because I have a nice little trim on here, you can take any trim that is about 3/4 of an inch and just stick it there for just a second. Let me see if I've got one available. I might not. Let's pretend we do. I'm just gonna put it like right here because I don't want to stamp all the way at the bottom. So first things first, I'm just eyeballing, and then I'm going to stamp. Okay, nice. So far so good, right? So take your cutout of your little guy that you just cut out from your Post-it note, line it up with every bit of the nice little fun little ink. Line it up with all the lettuce and tomatoes. Okay, and let's do the next one. It is, I will tell you, it's contagious. You're going to want to do a whole bunch of cards. They're so simple, so cute. So we're just going to give it enough so that you can see that I want to be able to put a face on it, okay? And I'm going to do it maybe on an angle. I think they look kind of cute. Just like teacups where they look like they're going to tip over, but they're not. So for each one that you do, you have to go to the next one and layer that one with your masking. So we're going to layer this one. All right. And you're not going to see any lines. And when you mask, it looks like the tacos are behind the very first taco. So it has a nice visual effect. And it's just a cute little way to do, especially when you're doing just stamping. That's all you're doing. You may as well make it as artistic as you possibly can and show off your techniques, all right? This is a very clean, once you get it, you know, organized as to how you want it, you will go crazy, okay? Now, make sure your lettuce is kind of correct here. Real easy to mess up, but this has been working for me. I mean, I've made, what, 3 or 4 cards with just this one little Post-it note, and so far so good, okay? So I have 3. You can do 4 if you want, or you can do 5. You could do 6. You could do all kinds. But I want to save some room for some red pepper, all right? So let me do one over here. The whole idea is to get the gist of it, all right? So again, take your time, move it up. Look at that. Look how cute that looks. And then let's just do one, cover this one right up. And then we're going to just do one more. Okay, and we're going to put it, maybe let's just put it right here at the very, I mean, he's almost at the top as it is. So I'm thinking right about here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we've got our little tacos all done, right? We kind of went to the tippy top. We didn't have to really do that. I could have just done 4. But at least I showed you how to fill this little tiny 2.5 by 4 right up. Now, second is our little red pepper, all right? So what I usually do is I get my red pepper. But I'm also gonna need the masking for my taco as well, all right? So I wanna put this guy right here. So I need to put this mask on right here. Okay? There we go. And I'm just going to do this right about here. Okay? You can see that all right? Let me just move that up. It's not touching the second one, and it is touching the first one, but it's being masked, so you can't see all of this, all right? So you're gonna take this off, and look, the pepper is behind the taco. Cool, huh? And then I think I'm gonna just put one right there. So let's see if we can do that. We're gonna put this mask right back on here. Again, you could make 2 masks of your tacos and then cover this one as well, and then you'd have a bigger space. So you just have to be careful when you're just doing one taco masking, all right? I don't need to use a jalapeno, I'm sorry, the red pepper, just because I'm not going to put this on top of another red pepper. So let's just do this one. There we go. All right. So I did 2 red peppers. Cool. And see, there you go. So far, so good. And let's see about, let me see if that goes with that. I think it does. Super duper. Okay. Okay, yep. Now, the big thing that I usually like to start off with is, well, let's close this up so I don't get in trouble. Is to get our colors out. I'm going to use sorbet. I'm going to use parakeet. And this little guy here, I use daffodil with some bumblebee. All right. So you can start with whatever one you want to start with. You can see kind of the colors that I'm doing. Also, don't forget, you want to use a darker color so you can blend it in. And I'll show you, for instance, on this one. This is daffodil. Okay, this is your taco. Now, for instance, I'm going to use bumblebee. It's a little bit darker. You can use the fine point if you want. It's a little bit too fine for me. And what I usually do is I get it started on the edge of the taco. Okay. And then I take my daffodil and I start blending it. And when it dries, it really looks cool. Okay, so don't get all bent out of shape, because you see a line, it's gonna disappear after it dries. But this gives it a little bit more depth of your taco. You know, I think they're a little bit darker yellow. They're not a real light yellow. So, and then, you know, you can keep going and going and going. But I will show you, I want to show you at least what to do with the tacos. There are tomatoes and there are lettuces. And I want to show you the difference, okay? So that you, when you're done, you don't get confused because you put one that wasn't a tomato. So take your, I'm going to use a fine point, okay, on my sorbet. You see the round ones? These round ones right here, they are the tomato, all right? So it's like every other one, except for on this side, there's 2 tomatoes. Now this isn't going to be a problem with this tomato here and this tomato here, because this is going to be same color. This is my pepper, and I'm just going to give it a nice little color right here. Looks pretty good. Leaving that area for my parakeet. I like a bright green for my stem. I don't want, you can use granny apple, but I think it's a little bit darker. Now see the green, I'm sorry, see the red? Super. Let's go to your, I'm using the dark on this one and the light. So this one's your light, this one's my dark. I am going to use the fine point again for my lettuce. Now you can tell the lettuce, it has a little bit, it has like a curve, all right? And it's a little bit longer than your tomato. So that's why you should, you know, you'll be able to tell a difference. I just didn't want you to, you know, color these in as red, thinking they're tomatoes, because they're lettuce. And then here's your little green. Just kind of dot it. Give it a little bit of gumption. Now, is that cool? Look at that. See? Now we'll do one more just so you can kind of get the idea. If you know how to do this, you can speed up, obviously. But people that don't know how to do this, it's kind of interesting to learn how. Now you can do your greens and reds last and do one color at a time. But I wanted to show you the colors that go into the lettuce and to the tomato area. And that's kind of the cool part of this. And it's going to go so well with your Mango Melody cardstock as well. So, and it's going to look so cool with my Day at the Farm veggies. You know, fresh vegetables. You always think of something fresh when you're making a taco with lettuce and, you know, all kinds of fun stuff that everybody likes to eat. Again, take your bumblebee or whatever darker yellow you've got, okay? Use the wider brush. Get those corners, you know, kind of make it shadowing, you know, and just a little bit. It doesn't have to be outrageous. Just enough to take this back, your Daffodil Delight, and then smooth that nice line that you made the bumblebee with. And you've got a really nice looking taco. You know, and if, there you go. That looks good too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep this one too. And then what you wanna do also is, again, take your, let's do the fine point. We'll do this, we'll just do these 2 tacos, okay? Let's do your lettuce, and those are tomatoes. And while I'm here, I may as well do my little, and obviously you can keep coloring that over and over. And then last but not least is my sorbet. Again, use the fine point, okay? And then, oh, you don't need a fine point in this area. You can go a little bit more crazier here. There you go, see? The biggest thing I want to show you with just doing this one little guy here is showing you that once you start layering and then you start coloring these in, it really has more dimension. And just that, those two that we've already done, you can see the dimension we already have right now, right? And I will get, just for fun, let's get some paper. Let me see if oh, here's some. I'm going to turn it on this way, okay? So this is, what did I say this was, 2.5? Yep, 2.5. So I'm going to do it at about, oh, let's do about, not quite an inch. Let's do an inch first, see if I like it. Yeah, that's always good. Okay. Oh, I've got 2 different sizes. Okay, and then 2.5. All right, that'll give you the depth of this whole little area. You could use this as a tag as well. You could put this on a tag. That would be darling too. Add a little Taco Bell with it. Okay, see how perfect that is? So, or we could put it on this way. Look at this. Cute. So, anyway, I'm going to use the stripes, kind of like them, for this one. I'm just going to stick this one right here. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to color the rest of this, and then we'll place it, and we'll be able to check it out and see if you like it, okay? All right, look at this. Isn't that darling? So simple to do. Takes you probably 5 minutes or so, depending on how you like to color, to finish it up, okay? Now, what you want to do too, once you have cut all these little guys out on your Post-it note, you definitely want to keep these, all right? You've already cut them out, you know, so let's not forget. And also, here's my little avocado that I've already done, all right? Did all of those again on your little Post-it note. So those are a real a bonus if you have those. Now, what we're going to do now is just kind of put this together. But before we do that, I'm going to show you another thing that I've also wanted to show you is doing borders, all right? Now, when you're doing this border here, very simple. This would be great for inside the card, but you've done all this work, you may as well show it off, right? So again, you do your first stamp, all right? We can do one with your little tacos, and let's get this little guy out. And let's say you wanted to do your red peppers, and you want to do a red pepper theme, which is great. Here's my red pepper, all right? And here's my Memento Black, and then here's my little masking to mask my little red pepper. I'm just going to do a few of them to show you how to do that for the border, okay? First off, start with one. Make it wherever you like, all right? This would be cute too if you want to put it inside. You just want to maybe put 2 of them, all right? And makes it nice and simple. You just would do, again, the masking for your little guy. Okay, maybe I should use 2 hands. Let's see. And he goes just perfectly on, but you've got to make sure you've got it, because his little stem. There you go. And then bam. So he's ready to go. And then I'm just going to stamp right over the green to the next one. Okay, take that off, and see, I've got the 2 little guys right there. Just by masking and stamping right over that green Post-it note, and then making my next addition. I think I'll use that as a border for inside the card. How cute is that? And it's a 5 1/4 times 4 already ready. This would be for another time when I maybe need it. Not too shabby, huh? And then you're just coloring again a really nice again, your sorbet or your real red, whatever you, or poppy. You could use poppy. You could use, you know, There's other colors of peppers, right? So, yeah, that would be cool too. I just thought, well, this is an easy color, and obviously people know immediately what it is. And this would be darling inside the card too. It shows a lot more creativity when you're stamping and you're coloring and you're kind of making it your own instead of just die cutting. And I think this is kind of fun, a little bit more creative. Okay, and then again, let's work with my parakeet. I know I'm thinking he's gonna start talking to me or something. There we go. Parakeet, party, and dark. Perfect. Look at that. Less than 2 minutes. Now, that's a great insight card. Put a sentiment on it, you're ready to rock and roll. Okay? I know, that was too easy. Now, so we have this one ready, and I've showed you how to do this, okay? So you could just keep going you could do it all the way around. But it's funny you should say that, because I've got an idea. Let me get my stuff out. We've got this one ready. I've got all my fun stuff here. So the next one we're going to do, if I can find it, of course I lose it, is my handy dandy avocados and then my red peppers around it. How cute is that? The next card we're going to do is using our red peppers. Now I've already shown you how to mask the red peppers all the way up on your border, right? So that's easy to do. Now that I have it all done, I'm going to get our usual 5 1/4, all right, our usual A2 size, and then a 5 1/4 times 4. I'm going to use Day at the Farm. It's got veggies on it, why not? And then I've got this at about, let's see, what is this at? This one, if it's 5 1/4 times 4, it's 3 3/4 times 5. I got it right. So just hold that thought for just a minute. We're gonna go, and now we're gonna do some avocados. All right, get your stylus shapes out, because you definitely need that. And I've got a vellum one as well. All right, and I got the small, I've got the bigger one. I really want the size lower than this one, so it'll fit just really nice. But I got the bigger one to show you what to do and how to do it, okay? And what we want to do is, again, the same thing, but this time I'm going to start with my avocado, all right? So my avocado, real simple. I want to start him right in the middle, okay? And first dibs is the first one. He doesn't have to worry about a thing. And I'm just going to put him right there, okay? And that's it. We're done, right? So take your avocado that you cut out with your Post-it note, okay? Stick him right there. Now let's do right here, a little bit up high, see? Now we don't have to worry about changing this avocado because I need one on this side. Pretty cute, huh? Now we'll do it a little bit different than we did this one. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna leave that avocado with its little mask on, so he doesn't get anything on him when I do my red peppers. So I've got my red pepper mask, I've got my taco mask, which I don't need, and I've got my cute little avocado mask. It's like they're going to a spa. I'm just gonna take my pepper, and I don't think we're even gonna need any masking, but I have that on there just in case. And I'm just going to put this little guy right at the bottom. Okay, perfect. Now, he didn't need a mask, but it's always safe, just in case. You'd hate to ruin your masterpiece. And then you hold on to those little guys, stick them in your stamp set. Definitely stick them in your stamp set, and then you're ready to rock and roll at a later time. So obviously, first things first, let's do our avocados. So I did the avocado on this one. I did my parakeet, and I think I used light, but let's yeah. I know that when I have my avocado, when I make my guacamole, it's a nice bright green. If it gets too dark, you know that means it's bad. So I'm going to go with a little bit lighter on the parakeet party. And that is darling. Look at that. And again, with these bigger brushes, you can really get that done quickly. Don't get the lines. You're going to need that with crumb cake, all right? Or you could use a darker, like an evergreen. That could be your outline. God, I just thought of that. How cool is that? There you go. Look at that. Let's try, let me see if I've got evergreen, because that would be the outside of your beautiful avocado. There we go. Maybe I can use the bigger one. Yeah, I guess you can use the bigger one. You just have to be very, very still on it. You really want to practice that line, but at least you get the idea. The other one that I want to use now, obviously, is my red sorbet right here, and this should be easy for you. And again, this shows you another fun way just to color these in and get these going here. Let's get some crumb cake for the middle of the avocado. Okay, and that might soften this little guy up. Not sure about the evergreen, but it's always good to try. This is a practice one for me, so if I don't like it, that's not a problem. The crumb cake would lighten this up just a little bit more, so it's a trial and error. Doesn't matter. Works for me. And then bam. Okay, so that's an idea right there. But this is a good practice, okay? This is a good one to see if you like the colors and if you're placing your avocados correctly of where you want to. Another one to do is to make another avocado and then cut it out, you know, fussy cut it, and then pop that right on top of it. And that's there you go. But today we're just really doing a lot of coloring today. So now that we've got this round one, again, stylish shapes using this one here for the vellum, and then this size here for my avocados and red pepper. All right. And again, a day at the farm. Did we already put this on here? No. Okay, super. And this is your sorbet. Okay. This is going the wrong way. Super. Yeah, sweet sorbet. Okay, I always forget what it's called. All right, so let's glue this down. Now I do pop up the second base of my mats. I just think it, and look how pretty this side is. It's so pretty for using this with your avocados, especially with your tacos. So there we go. All right. I've got my first base down. Now let's take our red peppers that we did. How cute are our red peppers? How cute! We can put this in the inside. And then we are going to layer this, okay? That was 5 1/4 times 4. The next one is 5 times 3 3/4, all right? That looks great. Now I want to pop this guy up. He's darling. I like this guy. When I like one, I pop the heck out of him out, okay? I don't know if you guys do, but I do. Okay, let's see. I got a new one. Good for me. So I'm just going to get this all popped up, and I'll be right back. All right, got my dimensionals on. I'm just going to pop this little guy right up. I want to show off my artwork. Now, a couple things that we could do. Remember, we did this little guy already. I don't really need that little one, but this one, this is matte my Mango Melody 2 3/4 times 4 1/4. All right, Darling. And then this little guy could go right there, and of course I would pop it up. OMG, that's Darling. The other idea, I know, I've got so many, is again, this one's a little bit shorter, okay, and this one is supposed to go with it, yeah. So this is again going to be a 2 1/4. Let's just double check on that. The red one is 2 3/4 times 4 1/4, okay, and then always take a quarter off. All right, so this should be 2 1/2. Gosh, I did it right. And that's 4. So yeah, okay. Now this is my other idea, is this little guy. Let's put the vellum on that. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? This is Darling too, but I can make another card. I've got 3 of these with my little tacos on them. I don't have any avocados, so let's do some avocados, shall we? Okay, so first things first, before I stick this little guy down, I do want to pop this up because I think that's just Darling. Using the, again, we're using our Day at the Farm. See, they went to the farm, they picked all the fresh produce. They had a produce sale. Yeah, they had their outside, it's in the summer. Get your fresh produce, get your tomatoes, get your lettuce, and rock and roll. All right, now I'm just taking this off right now. These come off pretty quickly, and we're just going to again pop this up, and we're going to put this little guy right here. Now I'm not going to pop that up too because that's going to be that would be really high. But I did pop up my basic white one with my red peppers because I think it's cute, and then I popped this base onto my sweet sorbet. Okay, and again, if you love what you're doing, you might go crazy and go, well, I think I want this one. Oh, wait a minute, I think I want this one, because you start coloring, you get crazy. All right, so when you're doing any kind of vellum, don't worry if you see the dimensional behind it. Who cares? You're going to cover it anyway. So I usually put about 3 of them on, okay? And that's it. Now, as far as paper, when you're doing all this coloring, the basic white doesn't bleed, all right? I only use the basic white. I don't use thick. I don't like thick. So I've always used basic. Okay, now, let's see. I'm just going to center this. I don't have this on here yet. I'm just going to lightly center it before I put it all the way down. That looks fantastic. Oops, that looks great. Super. Okay. See, one thing about doing my vellum, if I don't like where it is really quick, it does pop up really nicely and you won't get a nervous breakdown. So I'm going to, before I do that, I should always maybe put this down first. Okay, got my corn going this way. All right, look how cute this is. And I'm using a Day at the Farm. How cute. Yeah. Darling, isn't it? Okay, now let's do the vellum. All right, vellum center. Centered on both sides. Make sure there's, one's not more than the other. That looks perfect. Okay. And I don't need to really pop this up. Well, I can if I want. Why not? Let's do it. What the heck? And there we go. Whoops. Okay. Now you guys are not going to believe this. I am not a Taco Bell person. Nope. I have never eaten at Taco Bell. Chipotle, yes. Taco Bell, no. Okay. My daughter loves Taco Bell. Loves. Look at this. Pop that up. So glad I did. Look at that. Cute. Look at our little artwork using our little masks. They went to the spa. And, oh, I kill me. All right. So first things first, I'm going to take these little masks. I'm going to stick them right in here because I don't want to have to cut them out again. And those are darling. Just darling. Now they've got some really cute little, you know, you spice up my life, your nacho average friend. Oh, that's a cute one. That's a really cute one. Long time no taco, holy guacamole. I think I might do you spice up my life, okay? And then nachos are so cute too. I've got to show you that one that I did with the nachos. You can go, honest to God, you can go crazy with this. Now remember, we did this cute little guy inside. Well, why not use it inside? We got a finished card almost. Yay! The other thing I want to do too is, you've got the Winkastella. I got a brand new one. How about that? Watch it before you put it on here so you don't get all over. Let's use our practice ones and see if we like them. So what I usually do is, you know, make a little puddle on to the side just to make sure all of it's coming out. And it came out over here and it won't ruin my paper. Super. And maybe just do your avocados or just do the whole damn thing, right? And you've got some really cute avocados and then your red pepper, darling. Okay, that's just an idea of some fun stuff you can do with the Winkastella. I think what I'll do on this guy is I am just going to do the big C that's in that. Cute, huh? And then I think what I'm going to do also is I am just going to lightly do my red peppers. And I'll tell you another reason why I do Winkastella a lot on ink is because I really want that red to pop. And all the colors pop more when you're using your Winkastella. It doesn't take but a few seconds to do. Okay. Just be really light about it. Don't ever squeeze this. Oh, no, on your beautiful piece of artwork because you'll have a nervous breakdown because it will ruin it. Okay? Just saying. I heard that from a friend. Ha ha. No, it'd be me. Okay, so there we go. Got them all done. And you can do the avocados as well. I just did the inside where the seed was. So, again, gorge. Look at that. I mean, and you could do the side too. I might just do them later. But look how pretty that is. I mean, that looks great. I also want to show you really quick. I've got that all done. Let's let this dry for just a second. Going back to my little guy here. These guys have cute, and I mean cute little faces, all right? So let's get there's 5 of them, all right? 5 little tiny baby faces. So you don't want to lose these at all, okay? So I always put them back on the pictures. That way I know they're there. I'm going to find them, and that means I've used them, all right? So I'm going to get the mustache one. I wanted to show you this, I forgot. And I'm just going to get a little Memento Black going. Okay. Make sure your mustache is the right way, not upside down. And we're just going to give him a little face. How cute is that? Look at that. He's so darling. And then, you know, one has a smile, one has a, oh, kind of look. One has a wink. And one has a wink. No, one has a smile with its eyes closed. This one is a smile with the eyes open. They're tinier than heck, so just be careful you don't lose them. Very easy for them to, you know, maybe get See, I'll do 2 with smiles, and then we'll do 1 more. Let's do this one. May as well finish this up, right? Because this one is the one that looks. He's saying, "Oh, me." See, how cute, darling. So that's another idea to do on your little tacos, or on your soft taco, or you could put these little faces right on here. Oh my God, I didn't even think of that. How cute would that be? Let's try one real quick. Let's see if we like it. Didn't even think of that. Let's try a little baby one. Let's try this one here. This one has a smile. Okay. Good practice one, just to see if we like it. Yep. See, you can put that little smile on the avocado too. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I like it. Yep. That's cute too. I'm not gonna do with this one. I've already put my little Stella on, so, and it's already on there for good. So the other thing we're going to do really quick is we're going to use, let's see, I've got the long time no taco, your nacho average friend. Let's do, this could be a birthday, holy guacamole. Again, you've got your guacamole you can do too. And there's your cute little tortilla chips. And these 3 come together, which is so cute. And then you can make it like a tequila. I forgot about that. So let's do You Spice Up My Life. I think that was a song in the 70s. Something like that. Let me know if I'm right. I think I am. Let's see if I've got some. Usually if I've got some basic white already cut up, I can use that, unless I've got one of these little guys already done, and I think I do. Do I? Oh, I do. Stylish shapes, you guys. Stylish shapes. Oh my God, this is so cute. Oh, I'm going to put it right there. So I'm going to use the holy guacamole, it's your birthday. And then I'll do guacamole inside. Oh, that's darling. Okay, so this one fits, so this one wins. That's how I do it. I don't know if anybody else does it that way. Oh, that one fits. Oh, here's the other one I was looking for. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, that's a long time. I already used that one. All right, I haven't used this one, so I think this will be kind of fun to use. Let's see. I always like to, you know what? I'm going to do a practice run. Let's do a practice one. Okay, looks good. Perfect. All right. Not usually that winner chicken dinner. I actually got it right. Yay. Okay, so now we're just going to pop this up. This takes 2 seconds. And we've got a cute card. Did I take it off? Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to put it right underneath where the vellum is. And it's going to sit really nicely there. Look at that. Perfect. Hello. Now you could also raise this up a little bit if you wanted to have a little bit more room, but it still looks dynamite. Now the colors for embellishments, I mean, they are too cute. Let's use your matte decorative dots. Look at the yellows, look at the greens, look at the sorbets. These are winner. I swear. You can use some gold if you want to do gold, but I think these matte finishes are going to be amazing with this, especially with my avocado. So I am definitely going to use the bigger one for the inside. That's probably why I didn't want to do a face on these. These kind of look like a face, right? Oh, we could put the different color inside that. I forgot. Yeah. But these green are amazing. Yes. Look at that. How cute is that? Again, we could do little reds right down the middle if you wanted to do that. Or, oh, let's do some yellow. Oh my gosh, that's so cute too. Maybe do every other. Something like that. Yep. That way you're not wasting too many of them. Okay, that's amazing. That looks darling. How cute. And then inside, let's stamp later the nacho, the guacamole, a little green, holy guacamole, get it? And that'll be inside of my card. Oh, I know, I'm in love with it. Now this one here, I did some gold, but I'm thinking yellow might work. And don't forget the little sombrero. I cut that out. I colored it with the, again, my parakeet, my sweet sorbet, and some daffodil with a little bumblebee. Bam! That looks darling. And if I didn't want to use these guys, because I don't really care for them as much, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my yellow again. Ooh, I've got a darker yellow I can use. Okay, that's too cute. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll leave that little guy on. Well, maybe I'll take him off. Let's see if he comes off. Yeah. And I'm going to put 3 of the reds on instead. And yep, 1 big red one and 1 small red one. 2 small red ones. Okay, darling. Okay, these were pretty cute, don't you think? So, a big lesson today is just how to mask. I know a lot of people do mask. And this one here is a really cute little, I'm going to put a Taco Bell. Get it? Long time no taco. Oh, kill me. The biggest thing is to learn how to mask. You will enjoy this little stamp set. I really did. I really went to town on this little stamp set. I wanted to show you one more thing. Inside here, I used the tortilla chips. See, they come 3. And then I did so much masking. I did masking all over the place. I went crazy. But take your time, play around, get your Post-it note out, all right? Don't forget to stamp and then start cutting it out. And then keep all those, put them in here, so when you're using this again, your red pepper, your avocado, and your cute little taco is ready to rock and roll and make some more tacos, all right? I'm kind of hungry right now, so I think it's almost lunchtime, or after lunch. Anyway, take it easy. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have some fun making these. They're a lot of fun. You can buy them. I'll have a direct down in my feed below, and feel free. That's 19 bucks. Come on, you can get this. If you do buy that, I will send the paper that you need to make these. So cute. All right, to make these 3. All right. Anyway, take it easy. Nice chatting with you. Happy crafting.